etiquette today. Is everybody with me? Business etiquette today. This is something that is so important as we actually talk about vacations, as we're moving towards being a legacy company. It is important, if you can, send out a quick text one more time to your organization, because this is so important in what we talk about on a daily basis. And I'm going to go over this today so that I don't like to assume as a leader that everybody knows what it is when it comes down to business etiquette. Is that making sense? I don't want, sometimes when people are joining vacations, this is sometimes their first time. This could be your first rodeo. And it is very important because we all affect each other in network marketing. Am I making sense to you today? We all affect each other in this business. So if one thing is off, then it's like your whole team is off. And I want y'all to see something. And I don't know how well you can see this, but can everybody see this little placemat here? Can everybody see this? Has anybody ever gone to school for what is it? Restaurant management, right? And a lot of times when it comes down to how, a setting is set up, like when you're setting up a table for Thanksgiving and all of that stuff, how many people have really actually learned how and what to set up, how the plate is set up? Or you get to a formal dining and you may not know what is what, right? And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, what is this up here? And I'm not going to say nothing, but if you know what this is up here, somebody just type it. And Lynn, don't type it because I done told you what it is. Can anybody tell me what this is? Right here that I'm actually showing, the salad plate, right? The salad plate, right? And what is that over top of that salad plate? Right here, what is on top of somebody said the salad plate, right? Oh, no. Okay, wait a second. Salad fork. Now, guess what? If that's the salad fork, then what is this right here? What is this right here? On the left-hand side, next to the napkin. So you look at this, just based on what we're talking about, this is actually your butter. This is for your bread and butter. Okay, this is for your bread and butter, right? Here's your knife, your butter knife at the end of the day. But when you look at this, what it is, okay, now on the left-hand side here is your salad. And I just learned this from Lynn, but it says you go from the outside in when it comes down to eating. So Tracy can vouch because they got their own restaurant and everything as well. But don't you start with an appetizer first? Somebody said the first one is your appetizer, your second one is your salad, and then your third is your dinner fork, right? Then your dinner plate in the middle, or where your dinner plate is going to go, and then it goes on the rest of this, go on the rest. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, this makes a major difference on the etiquette of how that table is set up. Because what if everything was different? What if, like, you sat at it, it was different. You go to another setting, it's a different table. It goes to another setting, it's a different table. Guess what? We all in chaos. We don't even know what the heck to do. And at the end of the day, guess what? The etiquette has an advantage when your organization understands how we do business. Does that make sense to anybody? Yes or yes? And today, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to talk to you from a place of business etiquette with, and I'm going to say it's with KOW, that leads to as we build vacations. Being around the industry in this company for 9 years, guess what? I have a very good understanding of the etiquette of the company. And at the end of the day, it's how we do business. So let's kind of go back to this. And it says, etiquette of business, conventional requirements as to social behavior, properties of conduct as established in any class or community or for any occasion. The code of ethical behavior regarding professional practice or action among the members of a professional in their dealing with what? Each other. Am I making sense on the day? So we're going to talk about this today because I believe it really makes a difference on how all of our businesses is growing. Am I making sense? So how about this? It represents even when one person is off and how they're doing things, it can affect all of us, right, in the business. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the business etiquette today. When it comes to a man's manners are a mirror in which he shows his portrait. All right. So let's talk about it. Marketing your business. Everybody knows what is the number one thing to building your business. At the end of the day, when it comes down to this, I want everybody to understand network marketing and how it actually decided or how they came up with this business model. Most businesses spend tons of money on marketing their business. Am I making sense? Most businesses will spend a lot of money in order to get the name out. You have to spend a lot of money out there, whether it's commercials on TV, whether it's radio advertisement, things of that nature. Ladies and gentlemen, it costs to market your business. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of business are you a part of? A network marketing business. So at the end of the day, what the company is doing is saying, okay, I am going to pay you to market our business. I'm going to pay you. Instead of us spending money on advertisement, because ladies and gentlemen, with the cost that the company is able to get this out, like when you look at trips that we're literally taking, right? Do you think vacations could have actually just spent millions of dollars on advertisement and still made a name for itself based on its product or on the service that it's offering us right now? Like, if they put on a commercial on TV, watch this, they put a commercial on TV, and I'm going to give you a for instance. Okay. Let me see if I can find this. Here we go. Y'all seeing everything on my desktop, right? Y'all seeing everything? All right, here we go. No. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, man. I got to play with this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now, we just booked this trip, right? And this is one of the benefits that we have, all right? So listen to what I'm saying right now. Many people get involved in vacations because of the benefits that it is offering to its members, right? Are you with me? Now, how many of you in this room have already been on, you already travel? A lot of us in the room already did travel. So now the reason is, why do a lot of people get involved in the network marketing into paycations, is because of what paycations can position them to be able to do. Am I making sense? So here's a trip that we just booked for the 29th of April, right? Well, because we are a part of paycations, we have relationships with certain vendors, right? And because we are actually in the business of travel, with those vendors, they will offer some wonderful specials for us to take advantage of. Am I making sense? So if you look at this is a trip that we're getting ready to go to the Royal. I'll read it. It's going to the Royalties Room Superior. We're going to Cancun. We're staying at the luxury Sandals in Cancun. It's $249 for the first agent, and then it's for the companion. It was $299. So altogether, this is for the airfare, this is for our stay, this is for our food, this is for everything. It's a 5-star. Now it's only what, 500. It came to if you look at the bottom, it says $548 that we ended up spending total costs for everything. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if Paycations put a commercial on TV and just showed the advertisement, how many people do you think would join that network, would become a part of that vacation club because of a price like this? Are you following what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, all Paycations is saying is, guess what? We're going to give you the advertisement money that we would normally put in, and we'll give it to you so that you can go on. Now, right now, if me and Lynn, right, watch this, if we were not a part of Paycations, how much do you think we would have paid for this particular trip if we was just taking one vacation a year for me and her? How much do you think? We would have paid it close to, at least, I know that the stay was over $2,000. So we're talking about $4,000. Now, on the other side, would we have been able to write that off, ladies and gentlemen? It was just me and her. We was working regular jobs, and we was just taking a vacation day. No, we would not be able to write it off. So at the end of the day, all Paycations is doing is giving us the marketing dollars to get the word out. Am I making sense? So what is one of the best ways to get the word out? When we go on this trip, we are going to be taking a bunch of pictures and things of that nature. And guess what? We are getting paid to travel because more and more people are joining our network. And at the end of the day, that's increasing the income. Does everybody understand this, what I'm saying right now? Because, I didn't get in this business because I wanted to be a travel agent and book travel. I wanted to position myself so that I could financially benefit from the network. Does that make sense? I want to benefit from the network, and at the end of the day, it's going to create thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So what's one of the major things that you have to do when it comes to business etiquette is you have to use your product. You must use your product. If you're using your product, do you believe that you're going to make more money that way? Do you believe? Versus never using your product, never going anywhere, never trying to understand it. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you'll suffer from it in your back office, which is your checks every single week. Am I making sense? So just to be able, now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think I could share this with my friends and family? Listen to what I said. See, many of you say, well, my friends and family don't want to do this. Do you think my friends and family want to do this? Do you think they want to do this? This is where we're talking about when you start talking about, well, none of my friends want to travel. That's what you're saying to me. None of my friends, none of the people at my church, none of the people on my job, that's what you're actually saying. So it's all off the etiquette of how you do things. I have bragging rights right now. Oh, I'm going to tell everybody in my family, do you think that might, at this point, make them to say, I'm going to look at this. I really want to look at this because this is like, and you see me actually going on the trips and stuff like that. This is what we're talking about, etiquette. You can't speak, you can't throw up on people. Most people won't believe what we're talking about. Am I making sense? These prices, that's including your airfare, that's including food, that's included a five-star event. And when you show them the pictures at where you're going, it's a no-brainer. Oh, sign me up. Because watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Even if I'm paying $70 a month, how much is $70 a month? $860 a year. Am I making sense? So $860 a year plus $548, I'm still not paying what it would cost me if I was doing this as a retail customer. Does this make sense? And hopefully I'm helping you guys get it today. Because all of this other stuff, when your etiquette is lined up, this is so valuable. This is so valuable to a family right now. As you know, Bruce Bailey and his wife, Marlon and his wife, they are in Maldives right now. Ladies and gentlemen, $1,800. That was a $7,000 trip that they're on right now. I'm just saying, it's just helping you to get understanding. The more understanding you have about what we offer, the better it's going to be for you. All right. So can you see why we don't have a problem with sharing the opportunity with everybody? And can you honestly say to me right now, none of your friends or family would want to be able to take that trip? Can anybody say that to me? Well, none of my friends, the people here, can anybody say that to me right now? No, absolutely not. This is why my posture is so strong, because when you're sharing this opportunity, you're giving people the opportunity to be able to travel like this. All right. So, marketing is what the company is paying you for. Obviously, when they pay you your check, ladies and gentlemen, do you go out and spend all of that money on something like now listen, hear my thinking here. Hear of the way I'm thinking. I get paid, and every dollar, when I get into the business to make money, are you thinking about building anything? If that's your mindset, are you thinking, can y'all hear me? Let me turn this up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna turn it up because obviously nobody's answering. So I'm asking all these questions. Hold on, I'm just making sure. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right. All right, everybody hear me? Y'all hear me fine? Okay. Only reason why, because I know a lot of times that the mic goes out and I don't want to be talking to myself. So I will be asking you questions throughout this presentation. All right. So when the company is actually sharing, when they're actually paying me, like say for instance, I shared it with somebody and they paid me $70. Out of that $70 that they just paid you, could you take about $10 and go and purchase business cards with the 70, still have about $60 left, right? Or at the end of the day, you could also pay for your business for another 30 days. Am I making sense? One person can help you pay for your business for another 30 days. And this is how we don't have to worry about, goodness, we don't have to worry about our business, watch this, having to come out of pocket to pay for your business. I want every last one of you to position yourself so you never, ever have to come out of pocket. If it's just, oh, as soon as you get some money, they come out, or you're thinking about just the money that you have, well, I don't have money. Well, that's the key to building this business, so that at the end of the day, you will have the money to continue to what? Market your business, spend money, and the more money you make, when you get to international and national and executive and regional diamond, do you think you're going to have enough money to market your business and still pay all of your bills? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're talking about here. So let's talk about the PS3 etiquette, okay? Which everybody knows, right? Piquing the interest of people, right? Piquing interest. How do we pique interest? I can pique interest so many ways, but at the end of the day, this is our recruiting system. So what's the first thing we tell everybody? Write down 100 names of people who you think or believe would want to be able to take advantage of the offers that I just. Do you know 100 people that want to travel in your phone? Listen to what I'm just saying. How many of us could write down 100 people that we know that would like to just travel at those discounted rates? Think about what we're asking you when we say write your list. Don't think about what we're saying is I don't know or think from a lacking, but also you're always thinking of, man, who would want to benefit, who could benefit from that trip that we're taking right now? Is that making sense? So you're not looking, because it's going to be difficult for you to look at that person and say, oh, that person don't want to do it. Oh, I know that person don't want to do it. I ain't going to put that person's name down. I'm going to put everybody you know is wanting how many, and again, it starts with your belief system, right? Your belief system is going to determine how well you do in this business. So if you don't believe people will want to take trips at that, that's going to be a problem for you to write your list. But if you believe people want to take that, then guess what? It's easy to pique that person's interest. Does that make sense? Yes, yes, yes. All right. Step 2, show the presentation. Please show the presentation. You do not have to tell people the presentation. Can you tell and show at the same time, ladies and gentlemen? No, show them the presentation. Do not tell them the presentation. Period. When I show you the numbers, they make a little bit more sense than telling you the numbers, right? Everybody, come over. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I got to tell you this. I got to tell you that. And that's where most of you are challenged, because now it's like, oh, I got my 100 list. I'm going to send everybody this, and I'm going to be like, what are you doing? They be not. I want you to watch something real quick and call me right back. Does that make sense? I want you to watch something and call me right back. I want you to watch something and call me right back. I want you to watch something and call me right back. There should be no whole lot of feelings and emotions. The reason why most of you are, because you always, well, I know the people over here, I know how they think, and I know, you don't know how they think. You're killing your own business, thinking you know how everybody think. What you imagine, man? Oh, I know how Shirley thinks. I know how Kemp thinks. I know how Lisa thinks. Oh, I know how my cousin thinks. She's so negative. You're negative saying she's negative. Stop saying all of this silly, crazy stuff. Everybody wants what we have. Know that I'm telling the truth. Many of you could hit national this weekend if you just listen and believe what I'm saying. I'm telling you, all of you have that's in this room can hit national this weekend if you just show enough people the presentation. Write your 100 list, and I promise you, if you can go through 100 people and not one of them join, I'm going to give you $500, and I set it on tape. Period. That's my posture. All right, step 3. Validate our recruiting system. Validate. What's validating? You're calling your upline, your national, and you're doing a 3-way call to shut it down. Did I tell you to answer their questions? No. All you have to do is do what? All you have to do is, if you follow this system here, again, every last one of you in this room can be national. How many of you would literally make a sacrifice to do what I'm saying today? See, if you really want it, you see the problem, the reason why you're not getting it, because you keep saying you want it, and that's what you're attracting. Stop wanting it and just do it. Am I being a little bit mean today? I'm just saying it's time to make it happen. I'm gonna do it. Is dead. Do it. Put it in front of the people, and you will hit national. That system is proven and it's validated. I just want to see you win, because I know the system works. I know none of you would never have to pay a monthly fee if you just do. Put your 100 down, show them the daggone video, and do that 3-way call. Period. Yeah. All right, etiquette, social network etiquette. This is key. How you actually conduct yourself on the internet. How you conduct yourself on social media. I promise you right now, I can go to some of your pages and I can see exactly why you are not winning. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are, what is your Facebook for at this time of your life? Okay, when I got into social networking, it was to meet people. But right now, if you are building a network marketing business, like Facebook is building what? A business. What should you be doing with your Facebook? Building a business. Do you need to be telling everybody's, like, why are you advertising for everybody but you? That's what social network is for. You're advertising for everyone but you. Period. If I go on some of your pages right now, when you call Kemp Satchel up, one of the first things Kemp Satchel is going to do is look at your Facebook. When you tell me I'm serious, I'm going to look at your Facebook. I'm going to see how serious you are. I'm going to tell you, because if you look at any diamond that's in this business's Facebook, you're going to see the difference in yours. Look at what the diamonds are doing and follow. You need to take everything they say and do it. And whether you are making and creating a video for yourself, whether you are stealing the stuff that they posting, whether you're sharing it, that's what your Facebook is for. You say, Kemp, I want to make diamond, and I go on your page and you got up y'all know, this is Facebook knowledge at its top, okay? Next part of the social network, how many of you are in Creators of Wealth? Creators of Wealth. How many of you are in Creators of Wealth? Okay, we have 2 sites now. We have a travel side and we have a marketing side, okay? Etiquette is always at the top, how you're supposed to behave in those rooms. Okay? We don't need you to post somebody's birthday, boom, 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 boom. If it's not relating to the reason why we have this is because at the end of the day, it's to promote, edify, congratulate. Do you follow what I'm saying? Now, how important is this for all of us that's in this room? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show y'all how powerful this is. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you an example right now. I want everybody to go on to Creators of Wealth. The site is, and if you are not part of the Creators of Wealth, I want you to type it in the room right now. Creators of Wealth, spelled with Creators of Wealth, spelled with a K. There you go. Thank you. All right. So, in fact, I'm going to bring this up right now because I can see it. All right. So, here's the Creators of Wealth, right? Everybody can see this, right? Everybody can see this, right? All right. Now, I want you to see something right now. See this guy, it says Jamal Mumford, it says, please welcome my god brother Derek Washington to the Vacation family. It's an honor to be back in business with a great childhood friend. It was a no-brainer. He saw and he travels with some. Now notice, ladies and gentlemen, do y'all see where his name is highlighted, where it can be highlighted right there? Everybody see that? Everybody can see this, right? Now, the reason why Creators of Wealth was put here is because you want people to feel a part of something. Do you follow what I'm saying? So now I can go to comments, and here it says 20 people liked it. Ladies and gentlemen, what would it be like if we had right now 20 people who commented on it? Would there be a difference to this? Would there be a different energy to this? Yes, all day long. Etiquette. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you would like to be the person welcome and you only had 1, 2, or 3 people that is literally, watch this, literally commenting on that page? How would you feel? Do you feel welcome? Do you feel like there's somebody? But if everybody right now went and said welcome, and it don't take a lot. It won't take you much to just type welcome under his page. And what would the difference of that be if we all could play a part in building the business? It's not just when you have somebody, because let me tell you, intricate, it's if you was the only person that was saying something when you, and it's only 3 people on your team, then guess what? You don't have no power. But when all of us can get together on one accord and behave a way where we are helping everybody, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot build a network marketing business by yourself. You will fail every single time. Many people stop the business, they get out the business because they say there was no support, nobody called, nobody checked, I couldn't call nobody. Ladies and gentlemen, this platform is key to building your business. Just like when many of you sign people up, don't just sign them up and bring them to the team. Everybody is on Facebook, but I see some of you, you don't tell nobody, and then they don't know nobody. They can't hear nothing. And guess what? When I come up here and I say time for training has started, and then right here, guess what? Your people don't get it. Your people don't get it. Now, I do everything I possibly can to communicate with everybody. You might be at work, ladies and gentlemen, and the person can't get to you. But what if that person could be in a platform like this and they could see Mr. Mumford, or they could see one of the other people that's here? Can we help you build this organization? Can we help you build your team? All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, it is so key that you just appreciate. You see this person right here? They just got Felicia, one of our newest. Congratulations, Felicia Carter, right? Newest vacation executive. Well, guess what? Imani and 2 others. Okay, one more comment. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Is this teamwork? Is this teamwork? And guess what? All of us play a part in this. I mean, and most of you are on Facebook. It won't be nothing. I'm not saying that, it's not like you got 20 people joining every day, but guess what? I'm going to tell you like this. Gratitude and appreciation that you're giving is going to cause your business to explode. Gratitude and appreciation and celebration of others is going to cause your business to explode. I'm telling you, giving a compliment is like giving $1. It comes back in 10 folds. Do you follow what I'm saying? I'm teaching you so good right now that, oh my God, this could take your business to a whole nother level. When I was hating on the wealth, I couldn't get there. When I wasn't appreciating the wealth, I couldn't get there. When I started celebrating and when I was there for the team, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot be selfish and take your business to another level. This is a team effort, and that's the only way. If we develop that type of etiquette in this business, you're going to see some things happen. I'm telling you. And I'm not going to say for you. I'm not going to say for me. I'm going to say for all of us, we will go to new and higher heights. Am I making sense? And hopefully you got that one, because that is a key intricate. You're going to see how it plays in all of your business. Let's talk about now the business opportunity meetings. You have meetings going on around your city. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not understand how valuable this is to building your business. All right? These meetings, how many of you seriously have a meeting going on in your city? How many of you actually have a meeting going on in your city? And I'm telling you, Cheryl Leaks can tell you, she's in Ocala, Florida. She's like, please, we need to get a meeting started in Ocala. How important is this to building an organization? And what it does for a person that has it. You don't have no meeting, guess what? You like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I wish we had a meeting here. I wish I had something that I could go to. And then some of you have meetings and you won't support the meeting that's going on. This is all about integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see this area? Do you see this area? Do you see this area? Notice the energy and the synergy that's going on in this room. And what chances do you think you have when somebody is in the energy of a room like this versus a room like maybe 2 or 3 people are in? I'm telling you, it makes, but when you start having an appreciation, gratitude, celebration, your mind is going to think different. You're going to be at the events, because guess what? If you're at the events for them, they'll be at the events for you. If you're not having all of this stuff going on, and this is, again, now watch this, talking about etiquette. How you dress for a meeting is key. I'm not saying get your Sunday's best out, but come on, ladies and gentlemen, we got to do better in this area. We got to do better in this area, how we behave. Get dressed. You want a powerful business? Let me say this. When we get this in our heads, this is going to make a difference, because it makes the difference for everyone. Everyone. Jamal, I was just talking to him as I was talking about this, and he was just talking about the etiquette at the Olive Garden, right? And he says, if one waitress have a bad experience with their customer, is she affecting the whole entire staff? Do you follow what I'm saying? If you got every waitress having a bad experience with the customer or the guest, and now you got 10 waitresses, and now those 10 customers stop coming to your restaurant, at the end of the day, everybody is affected on the staff, because guess what? Now you as a waitress, you may not have nobody there, because 10 of us affected 100. So in these meetings, on these calls, ladies and gentlemen, it's everything. When you're at the event, you don't go if that's your mindset. Guess what? If you don't have that mindset, guess what? You're affecting everybody. So now watch this. I'm not going to go to the meeting, right? Business etiquette. When somebody is being appreciated, y'all see these people up in the front of the room? Well, guess what? We have either synergy or we have nothing. If you're not clapping, it's like, how many of you have ever cried because somebody else is crying? Anybody ever been in that situation? You started crying because they was crying. I know all of us. This is how energy works. Anybody yawn because somebody else yawned? Right? Okay, she yawning. Man, all of a sudden you start yawning. Like, this is how energy is. I always wonder, why do people yawn when I yawn? Why you yawning when I yawn? This is how energy is ignited, ladies and gentlemen. All of us form that. So in a room, if you, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? One day, you're going to be in the front. One day, you're going to be in the front of the room. And how would you like? How does it affect? It's the same thing with the presenter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, when your presenter is in front of that room, how much of a difference can you make in that room? Even though you're not the presenter, you're more important than the presenter. Because if the presenter is not getting energy from you, guess what? Your room, and now guess who's in the room today? You have 2 guests. You have a guest. And if your behavior is your habit, oh man, y'all don't even see where I'm going right now with this, right? This is huge. And I'm saying this. It ain't going to hurt. That's going to build your team. The more you appreciate others, the more your business is going to be appreciated. You're going to see this. And I'm going to go to the next slide. The webinars, the same exact thing. When we are doing these webinars, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you know you're sitting at home, the webinar is going on, and you watching TV? Anybody ever done it? I know I have. I know I have been in a position where I don't even have to be on the webinar, and I don't get on the webinar. I know I have. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, as we are going into this new quarter for April, we all have to get on one accord, because in order for this business to grow, in order for our company to maintain 100,000 customers, we got to get into the game. You don't want to be on your home court and you don't have no fans that's there cheering you on. You don't want to have a guest in the room and now nobody is showing up. If you're ready to take your business to the level, we got to learn how to literally work and support each other. Oh, I don't have a guest on it. Well, so what? Be on the webinar. Just like in the room, when I'm saying questions, I'm asking questions and nobody is saying nothing. Man, you are pulling from me. You're not pushing me. You're pulling from me. And at the end of the day, everybody is affected because there's only so much that I could do. There's only so much that your presenters could do. They don't even want to come into the webinar. You look in the webinar and you got 3 people. But one of those 3 people is your guest. How about that? See, you don't know when you're going to get a guest. You don't know when you're going to have somebody for one of those tools, right? But if you appreciate it all, you're going to see the difference your business will make. So, ladies and gentlemen, that goes same thing for the travel parties. So what? It ain't your travel party. But guess what? Support your team's travel party. If they having a travel party, be there. Help them out. This is so good. You ain't got to be, and I'm telling you, if you are not showing up for this kind of stuff, it's literally showing a sign of selfishness. And that will affect your business. Do you follow what I'm saying? That affects your business because at the end of the day, you now have a habit of not going to the events, let me tell you something. When I tell you national is going to be off the chart, national convention is going to be off the chart. The energy that's going to be in that room is going to be so important, imperative. When those people come back from that daggone event, there's going to be so much fire up under them that, man, oh man, you ain't gonna be able to help but sign up 3 or 4 people. I know the business is going to go haywire. Why? Because if you are showing teamwork during the week at the local events, then what you think is going to be like when you out of town. I'm telling you, it starts at home first. It starts here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I have decided to have this particular training when it comes down to our team etiquette. Because at the end of the day, our business etiquette is going to control the attraction factor of our business. You're going to want to take people to those events. You're going to want to have people on those webinars. You're going to want to be in place, in position, because you know if you already see yourself at the front, if you already see yourself being diamond, guess what? You're going to applaud like crazy and celebrate that position and celebrate yourself right to your level of success. I want to appreciate each and every one of you on today. Now, I was going to give out $500 today, but I didn't have 100 people in the room. See how important? Now, can I do it by myself? No. But I said if the room hit 100 people, I was going to give out $500 today. See the difference? And what we can make now, it's over 2,000 people in our team, on a team of starting with me. It's over 2,000 people, ladies and gentlemen, and we can't have 100 people on our team training calls. This is so much when I say etiquette. We got to get better with this. We got to get better. I know we had over 100 new people come in just last month. I know we can do better. Your new people really need to be on the calls, but we got to get better. So all I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, it takes all of us. If we just put in our 2 cents, we can have over 100% done. So I'm going to ask you today, make sure you have everybody on the team call on Sunday. Make sure you have everybody on the team call on Sunday. I appreciate everybody's participation. Remember, we have our personal development calls every morning at 9 o'clock. If you're not showing up there, you are sadly mistaken, because that's a key element to your business. Also, the webinars will be, in fact, I'm going to go over all of that on Sunday. So make sure you'll know the new schedule for the webinars. There is no more daily webinars that will be taking place every day. They're only going to be on, you got to be at the meeting. I ain't even telling y'all, you got to be at that meeting on tomorrow. Make sure you're there. Pay attention to your emails that's going on, ladies and gentlemen, that's coming out. Lynn always tries to make sure to send out all of the emails and communication, and communicate with your organization. Don't assume that they have it. Another thing that we have been doing is we have hired somebody to actually send out literature to all of the suspended agents. One thing that I have found out, that a lot of those that have been suspended are not aware that their card has expired. So we have a lot of people. Last week we brought back in over 30 new people who had suspended cards. So he actually sends this information out. We're doing everything that we can do to help your retention. We need you to help everything you can do as well, just by getting people on these calls, getting people to the webinars, using the tools, and it's going to make a difference. Convention in Memphis. We're excited. Can't wait to see you guys on the call. You guys have a fantastic weekend for yourself. God bless. Take care and take control.